I think we've all probably had this experience talking to just vanilla ChatGPT. If you talk to vanilla ChatGPT, you ask it a question, teach me about marketing, teach me about email marketing, teach me about search marketing. It gives you back the 101 course on that stuff. You're not going to get like cutting edge insights. You're not going to get stuff that's crazy compelling, but you're going to learn. And so that's helpful. The challenge is now you want to go apply that inside your company, but ChatGPT doesn't have any context of what's going on inside your company. And so if you're asking it, hey, can you go generate a campaign for me based on this, this, or this, and you don't give it any context, it's going to come back and you're going to go, that's not really all that good. Like, I can do a lot better. So what do you have to do to get these workflows to actually have intelligence, to be smart? Well, you got to give it context. And this is why I like this word orchestration. So if we use that example again of, we're collecting leads through, Facebook ad platform. So you get a new lead. Well, before you actually want to go hit an AI, you actually want to try and collect a whole bunch of information about that person. So say you got that lead that comes in. Well, the next thing you want to do is let's go do hit an enrichment API. So say Zoom info. So we're going to go collect a whole bunch of more context about that person. All right, let's actually also then go hit our CRM next to see, do we already know anything about this person? We might already know something about the person or maybe the company they're at. Like maybe we know we've talked to their colleague or maybe we've talked to their boss. Let's also go ahead and hit maybe our customer support system. Maybe somebody from them or someone in the company has actually talked to us before and maybe they've got gripes. So we're going to go collect that data. So you can see you're chaining along and just fetching data, fetching more data. And all of this stuff is allowing you, when you go and eventually want to go prompt ChatGPT, or in this case, an OpenAI model, GPT-4o or whatever, and say, hey, I want you to generate a follow-up email to this person. You now have all this context about what you know about this person. And so when you're prompting the AI to go do this thing, you're not prompting it in a vanilla way. You're prompting it in a very specific way. You're saying, all these things I want you to take into account and write that. And the difference in output you get between when you do the vanilla query versus when you do the one that's rich with context, it's night and day. The best marketers, they're doing what I just described.